Welcome to the May edition of the 5-Minute News. Today we're going to be talking all about the different development and construction projects that we have going on at the Springs Living, starting with the Springs at Greer Gardens.
Now that you mention it, at Spring at Greer Gardens, we have never been there.
We haven't.
You know, I think what might work, let's try to wish our way there. Let's do it. Ready? Let's do it. I wish at the Springs at Greer Gardens. I wish I was at the Springs at Greer Gardens. I wish I was at the Springs at Greer Gardens.
Caleb! It worked!
It really worked!
We're in Eugene!
Who would have thought that would actually work? We are in
That's
Eugene.
the Springs at Greer Gardens!
That is the Springs at Greer. We actually made it!
We're here!
Oh my gosh!
Live from Eugene, it's the 5-Minute News. As you can see, construction is continuing here at the Springs at Greer Gardens, but we're getting closer to completion every day. Well, since we're here, let's go take a look around.
Yeah, let's check it out. Why not?
All right,
Well,
Caleb.
now that our tour is over with, let's see if this works again.
I think it's time to go home.
Let's head back. All right,
There's no place like the home office. There's no place like the home office. There's no place like the home office. Now that we're back, let's move on to our remodel projects. Footsteps Memory Care is entirely being reinvented at the Springs at Missoula. The addition of a house in a house, a salon, spa, potting shed, and indoor garden are all contributing to support the new programming in Footsteps at the Springs at Missoula. Construction there is expected to be finished by June. Now moving on to the Springs at Butte, where work began in April and is expected to continue for the next few months. They will be doing a number of additions at the Springs at Butte, including adding a new activity room over the current dining room, adding fanchos, putting in new furniture, carpet, and paint throughout the building, as well as doing work in Footsteps Memory Care. And finally, they will be expanding the kitchen, allowing for even more deliciousness coming from the Art of Delicious. The Springs at Grand Park will also be receiving new carpet, paint, and furniture throughout their building and doing the same type of work in Footsteps Memory Care to create a more open environment and an additional apartment. The Springs at Grand Park will also be receiving a new roof and exterior siding, as well as doing work to remodel their activity common room with the addition of a small fanchos. They will also be putting in new common spaces upstairs in the building. And finally, the Art of Delicious will have more room to deliver delightful meal options for residents, thanks to the new kitchen expansion.
And switching gears here now to talk a little bit about spring safety, I want to introduce Lisa Maynard, who will be replacing Allison Bolt.
What? No, we did not talk about this.
They didn't tell you?
No one told me. No, wait, you can't do this.
All right, now that she's gone, let's get into some spring safety updates. We just finished our first quarterly spring safety committee meeting and it went very well. One thing that we wanted to mention from that is that May is Healthy Vision Month, so make sure if it's been more than 2 years that you've gotten your vision checked, just a reminder to get that checked out. We've got Lisa Maynard here, so let's talk a little bit about this new workshop that's going to be releasing in the end of May. Lisa?
We have a new workshop coming out to help employees strengthen their back while on the job. This workshop will have various stations for the employees to practice lifting. Employees will learn how to lift at stable weight stations, unstable weight stations, and when weight shifts, and how to protect your back to ensure that it's safe. We'll also be talking about a healthy back assessment. How's your back? Is it a good back day, or is it a day in which you need to protect your back?
Now that Lisa, you've talked a little bit about this back workshop, I've heard we've got a new safety pledge going on. Could we talk a little bit more about that as well?
Yes, Caleb, safety is important in our culture. We have a new safety pledge in which we would like all employees to read, acknowledge, and practice. It's important to us in our safety culture that employees go home safe at the end of every day.